Well, I was born in Alexandria, and I am proud of it, and I could show you the spot right next door to where I live now. I was gone about 35 years, and that was the natural course of things back in those days. We graduated, and then we had to go on and get training and to get a job, because Alexandria didn't have all the wonderful opportunities for young people in careers that it has now. Growing up in Alexandria was very different in those days than it is today. It was during the Depression and nobody had anything, so we didn't have the rich and the poor. It was a time of equality. Our schools were of utmost importance, but we had the opportunities of wonderful teachers who cared about us. We all went to school at the same time, 9 to 12 and 1 to 4. Very bonding times of America being part of a worldwide movement to make peace and prosperity for all. I graduated from the University of Minnesota, met my husband, and then we went on to Alaska, which was his dream. He'd always wanted. But we had always planned to come back. And as my husband said, you can go hunting and fishing in Alexandria in 10 minutes. The reason we came back to Alexandria was the quality of life and the families and the friends that Alexandria raised me. I mean, the older people, the church, the school teachers, they were all parts of my life. And my classmates, who are still a part of my life. When I returned to Alexandria, the newspaper returned as part of my life. It had always been part of my life. My mother was society editor for 35 years. And so I spent my early years helping her out with, this is the echo calling, have you any news? And then you would tell who had been to your home for coffee or who was coming to your home for coffee. She was fundamentally involved with to make Alexandria a better place. And I was brought up that I was supposed to do my share to help with that. It would have been my mother who said, you worked here. God didn't put you here to do nothing. When I returned, I did get hired by the county as senior citizen director. And so writing what the seniors were doing and what they were planning for the newspaper became an important part of my life. As usual, they had to tell me to shorten a few articles. Well, I have to be very honest, this award is very humbling because I looked philanthropy up in the dictionary and I don't really meet the qualifications, but I have been truly blessed, and wherever I've been, even in high school, we always had something that needed to be done, and I always was able to be part of the group. It's a matter to save, to preserve, and to do what would benefit others. So I feel I'm accepting this on behalf of many. I realize a couple things. Times change quickly now. It took many years for the radio to evolve into TV. Now things like the cell phones and technology bring rapid changes, and those rapid changes involve skills and employment. So people have to be prepared. And there again, our community's got this wonderful college, technical institute and college, to help people develop new skills to adjust to change. Well, I guess Fred is living through many of the changes that I have predicted, and that is the great changes in business and technology. And he's done a marvelous job of adapting to those things rapidly. But I think probably his biggest opportunity will be in enjoying life, of enjoying what's there, slowing down, being able to participate, share his experiences, but in a positive way.